major issues past couple of days. Hopefully it's okay here. Damn, that was fast. Is there no stream delay? No, there's no stream delay because GeoTV have like I don't need to because GeoTV's delayed, so I basically don't have a delay. Yeah. But I like when I'm streaming my own channel games just to kind of let it flow so we can have a conversation with chat and stuff. There's probably going to be a much more chill approach to the game because I just kind of want to watch the game as well, and I thought why not, since it's open IP, why not stream here. So yeah, let's get into it. There's a pistol coming on in. Endpoint are going to get themselves a little bit of utility on Mighty Max and Leonie. I think I'm going to have to be a big fanboy here of Endpoint. So you guys are going to have to deal with some probably biased commentary. But my bad. We have got Leonie over here repping the Irish scene as well. Our boy. ZNX obviously started to play really well recently. So there's going to be an Endpoint execute in towards the A bomb site. There'll be the utility coming on in. Smoke for CT. Artis actually lands the shot there onto Maka. There's not going to be the push. Hadji rotating in from connector. Multiple players right in front of his face, but no damage being done really. And the bomb can get planted. It's going to be a 5v5 retake scenario. Maka spots a gap in the murder hole and wants to drop the ZNX, who is looking for that peek, but they've got a double peek coming in. Well played here from Hadji. Boosted on in. ZNX finished off, and it will be the man advantage here for the CT side as Hadji's going huge. This could be the triple. The Artis will make him hit the deck. He'll come in with a kill, but it's still a man advantage for the CT. He's looking to get back in towards the bomb site. David P, Jinx picking them up, but Mighty Max has to stand tall, lines them up. There's the first kill. Can he get the second as the time is ticking? They have got a kit. It's Maka on the kit, but they've not got on it fast enough. That is a win there for Endpoint. How the hell has Maka let that one slide? He had the kit, and he decides to let his teammate tap it first. So good start for Endpoint. I mean, it's not exactly the win they were hoping for. They do get it under their belt, but again, it's not really a convincing win there, is it? But they'll still be happy with the win nonetheless. Mighty Max does a good job of just kind of like hiding and making sure they don't drop him. Yeah, that pistol run was pretty nuts, right? Endpoint just sending most of the players towards mid. Mac is gonna just play with the smoke though and look towards underpass. Artis gonna be finished off. Mac is just gonna stay up on short, do some damage. Mighty Max dropped to 16 HP. And they can just hold back here. David P looking up toward Palace, waiting for a player to overextend from there, but it won't be the case. In fact, most of the players from Endpoint are making their way back inside the middle. ZNX will patrol towards the top of connector. Smokes up towards top con, so we can just hide away behind it. Yeah, even though they win the run, it still doesn't look like they're going to be too comfortable on an individual level, as Jinx has got himself the first Eagle headshot. ZNX able to trade on in with the rifles, but it's still a disadvantage for Endpoint. Lenny will stand tall, gets himself the kill on the David P. Now it's into a 3v3. Loza overextends there. Maka waiting for that mistake. Does pick up the frag. I can walk away with that Mac 10 he salvaged off his corpse. This should be a run still for Endpoint, but again, not a clean one. Not a run that's very convincing at all. A lot of mistakes being made. X3D Max. It'll be interesting to see what they can get done on the rifles. They're going to go back in towards the site. Endpoint just need to hold on. The smoke covers off the bomb. Hadji's going to tap that. He has got a kit. He's got to stick it now, but the kill comes through from Leonie. He might have just done enough on his own. It's the triple nearly there. Still no time for the defuse, but every single player on Endpoint finished off. 2-0 here for Endpoint. X3D Max, they've been doing consistent damage across the board. Still not enough for a buy. So it will be Endpoint keen to try and get this one a little bit more comfortably. Complex gets the vibe, so everyone be careful. You know, you can change your name now, Dan. You don't have to stay as CompXTV. You can change it. Yeah, just go to your Twitch settings and you can change your username so you don't have to be CompXTV anymore. Well, here goes the execute. Endpoint looking to try and take A control. Molotov towards lower. That'll push Logan into the open, and that'll be a kill coming in for Luzza easily enough. And these upgraded pistols, 3D Max have come into it with Kevlar as well. They feel like they can do damage. They consistently show them they can, and so Endpoint have to give it respect. Luckily they have. They've cleared every angle. Oh, it's into the 5v4. Retake attempt from the CTs. They don't get a kill quickly here. I wouldn't actually be too disappointed to see a save call here, because at this point their money's not exactly well built up on the CT side at all, and they've invested quite a bit, and they still have quite a bit of utility left over it. The Mac is just again waiting for mistakes, waiting for overextensions, and there it is, the trade from Luzza. Man advantage still with Endpoint. The time taking away beyond repair at this point for the CT, so it will be around for Endpoint. Next 3D Max will slither away. So Endpoint, even though it's looked a bit scary at the start of things, they do the essential part and make sure that they just get the win. And so, good stuff here from Endpoint. They do get the 3-0 start. Now they need to continue that form throughout the next couple of runs as well. You cannot let it slip whatsoever. You bet $0.5 on Endpoint. Good luck. Is that not like 50 cents or something? So Logan, he is going to be sitting here on the triple stack. Looks back towards the ramp and does damage onto Lenny. Actually just drops him straight away. Lenny went for the dry peek in towards the A bomb site, hoping he could catch a player with his nade on. But he ends up getting dropped early. That'll be the man advantage. You bet your hearts on Endpoint. Now that's more like it. That's what I like to see. Faith in the UK team. Although Haji and not Maka looking to try and steal your hearts away, my friend. They've got themselves multiple kills here. Maka with another. And Maka has looked on point at the start of this, and that's kind of scary. Maka's a player that can be very on and off, hot and cold. But when he's hot, he's definitely fragging on all cylinders. So, scary prospect for Endpoint if he's a player that they have in their ranks at the minute. Oh god. Changed his name to Complex IRE. Definitely better than CompX TV though, I have to say. I hope that's an L, not an I. So, 3-1. Endpoint, they end up losing that first gun round, as we probably expected coming into this. We have Molotov going deep in towards the apartments. When I said we expected them to lose the first gun round, I think it's just basically after what we've seen in the first couple of rounds. You know, X3D Max on the pistols playing it close, nearly winning a couple of rounds, looking a little bit more dominant on the individual level. Endpoint managed to get those 3-0. I bet my girlfriend on Endpoint. Wow, this is some really, really risky bets. Well, Maka looking towards underpass, multiple players there. One up towards Palace as well. That's Lenny trying to take the fight towards stairs. But this could actually be a decent wrap from Endpoint if they find a couple of kills here. Luzza with a pickup towards the A bomb site. Maka hits the deck. At this point, Endpoint should probably explore their options a little bit more instead of committing straight in towards the A bomb site, as they do fall away. The bomb's still towards top mid. Plenty of time to work with as well. 45 seconds here on the clock. Only one player on the B side of things, and that's Haji. He's pushed all the way through the apartments. So he's definitely a player that could get some damage done here. Multiple players coming in towards him. This is going to be Haji having to step up, stand tall here towards Apps. He's got one, make it two. And that is perfect from Haji. You need at least one, but getting two is a bonus. And on the B bomb site is Endpoints, but still a 3v3. Luzza, he's made the difference time and time again. Artist off camera gets one. Luzza there with a kill. It's all on Logan. And this has been a great run from Luzza. 3 kills already. He might just get that quad kill as Logan is coming towards his position. It looks as though he's just waiting for an exit kill to come on through. It will not come to him that easily. Luzza just holding, waiting for the mistake to be made, because Endpoint not really in a position where they can afford to throw these weapons away. Well, if Endpoint wins, I'll get 4 more houses, so that'll be nice. It would be nice. But there's the kill. Luzza overextends. Logan's patience pays off. And he does drop the AWP of Endpoint. And he can actually get away with that AWP. That's not too bad. Even after losing the round, stealing away an AWP is it's definitely not a bad call here, especially since Endpoint can't afford one. That's such a big mistake there from Lazza, you know, so clean, clinical on those first couple of kills. Give away the AWP at the end there. It just shows like there is a couple of mistakes being made. Greetings from Switzerland. Hello. Greetings from Northern Ireland. Yeah, this is going to be pretty scary for Endpoint if they end up losing this one, though. They had a chance to build up quite a bit of momentum there for them in quite a few rounds, but they could be in a position after losing that AWP where they're straight back into a very scary scenario, economically speaking. 3D Max's buy is definitely not good at all here on French Frogs, as I want to call them. It won't be a good start though. David P picking up a kill. Logan slithering through a smoke towards top mid as well. But the rest of Endpoint look to try and get in towards the A bomb site. And there's a kill on the Jinx. We're currently looking at Logan for some reason. And only Logan. So hopefully we get off him quick enough. And there is the frag on the A bomb site. It's into the 4v4. One player back towards CT. Will be looking in towards the bomb site. Endpoint trying to slow things down. Make sure they can find another kill. And there it is. David P. He will fall towards jungle. Now a minute left in the clock. Logan's push towards top mid comes to fruition instead of Palace. And it's Laney not expecting that. Laney hits the floor and that'll be the man advantage. Gone from the ranks. And we'll be into the 3v3. Kill from Maka as well. Right through the triple stack towards Sandwich. That's a 2v3 with a man advantage on the CT side. Ardis will sit on the stairs, but Hadji's pushed on in. The Molotov gets him though from the grave. Ardis able to pick up that kill. Now Lazza, the man who had to stand tall in the last one, has to pull off the clutch here into the 1v2. 30 seconds to play with. Logan's back towards connector. Lazza will have to try and pull this one off on his own. Still inside of the A bomb site behind triple. Below 20 seconds now. He has no real time to be wasting. He wants to make sure that CT is clear. Eventually have to cross to plant that bomb. And Logan's just going to be sitting patiently inside of connector. At this point, there's nowhere safe. Maka comes around the corner. Surely Lazza dies. And there it is. The kill comes through. Maka picks it up. And it'll be 3D Max taking the win here. 2 on the board. Endpoint, at least they get that bomb plant. But I don't think their money's going to be at a great position. There's probably going to be the half buy coming in here. Expecting a later buy moving into the next round. But again, they would have loved to have been able to pick that one up. So, do you guys like Minecraft? Minecraft best game. Hello there, Dad LOX. Dad Logs. I don't know. One of the two. Minecraft is best. Minecraft is better than Fortnite. 100% it's better than. It's going to be a push from David P towards underpass that will result in an opening kill. Laney, it was kind of expecting it, but still couldn't deal with it. And what is that? Maka just walking, finding ZNX, walking back towards underpass. And is able to pick up that kill. The aggression towards the apartments results in a great kill on Endpoint. Deciding to go with a 4 spot. It's not really working too well here for them at all. As Jinx will come in with a double kill. Lazza, last man standing, know exactly where he is. Overwhelmed and finished off. It will be 4-3. And with that decision to buy, that's most likely even again on the board. I think Neil M is also streaming this game. Wonder what sort of style he's going for at this moment in time. I think he's just probably going to be talking over the game, right? Trying to break it down. Well, David Pete goes for aggression up towards the palace. He will do a little bit of damage and eventually fall back on in towards the A bomb site, but Maka again hunting these kills, has found himself ZNX again. Back-to-back rounds he's fallen. It'll be Jinx. Oh my goodness. Lining them up inside the middle. Lighting them up. Now Loza 1 HP. Finished off as Hadji will get both. 4-4 as predicted. The scoreline even once more. His stream is boring. Well, I mean, he's not actually meant to be a caster, right? So... Just chatting about the game, I guess. Watching Endpoint play while streaming. Hello, Louis. Welcome. Nice to see you, man. This stream is very good. Thank you very much. Riddler Sports says, Dinko, can you play Survive IO on the side, please? It's kind of boring. No. I just can't play that right now. It is going to be 4-4 though, as they start to make their way towards underpass. Multiple players from Endpoint taking control of middle. Grenade will come on in through the window. David P with a kill as well, or a chance to get a kill, but Artis, he will finish him off. The headshot coming in right towards his skull, and that'll be the man advantage picked up for the T side. Jumping underneath the window, making noise. Maybe 50 seconds on the clock. The boys from Endpoint pulling their troops away. We'll be relocating them towards the front of B, where Hadji has stepped up time and time again. Can he do it here? There's the kill towards short. Artis will hit the floor. Mighty Max swarms him, and there is the kill in return. It will be a 4v3. Man advantage still with Endpoint, as the UK boys trying to get it done. Mighty Max again with a headshot. That's all on a Jinx and Logan into the 2 versus 4. This is unlikely to be successful for the CT side, so perhaps a couple of exits is what they should hope for here. Perhaps even a save, because at this point, Endpoint have done enough. So X3D Max or French Frogs will just set up for a couple of exit kills, waiting for some overextensive peaks from Endpoint. They have gone towards the jungle position, so might actually get a 1 or 2 here if you're Jinx. They'll run on by, they'll let him save on in. Endpoint again not really in a position where they can afford to throw these weapons away. 5-4. Endpoint reclaim the lead. That's exactly what they want. Every time I cast Endpoint, it feels like I'm casting a completely different team. Like, last time I casted Endpoint, they had 2 Serbians on their team, right? Now they've got Lithuanians. Lenny and Artis. Are they Latvians? No, Latvians. Sorry, my bad. They're Latvians. My bad. But Lenny plays in the Irish scene, so... Gotta love Lenny. ZX in the UK scene. Mighty Max as well. Loza getting it done. Well, with the utility coming in towards the A bomb site, Smoke will cover off the cross towards top con, and this is where the push will resume as Endpoint want to try and get in towards this A site. 3 Max have got themselves a decent buy here, and they will look to try and run in towards the bomb site themselves, and this is not passive at all. Logan just walking in front of the Smokes, gets the kill of the Artist, and that's the bomb. That's it dropped on top of the wood, and the smoke has faded. The time is ticking, and a shot from Maka may have just pulled this one back for X3D Max. They have got a chance as Laney finished off towards Ninja. The bomb sits up on top of Palace. They're going to have to try and reclaim that. ZNX with a grit kill, but Mighty Max falls as he tries to recover the bomb. And it's starting to look very, very dire here for Endpoint. There's another grenade kill coming in. ZNX has got to pull off the 1v2. They'll sit towards lower wood, having to reclaim the bomb. Eventually, we'll pick that one up. They're going to allow him the privilege of picking up the bomb because they don't know if he's got it or not. That's why they went back to B. David P has gone back towards the B bomb site and is about to wrap up on short. ZNX has made the right play here though, moving through jungle. He's in between both of them. If he walks into B at this point, this is the chance. It's going to be... Oh, the miss jump towards short. He's got to go through underpass. No time here. Has to be the save. ZNX... He can try and run in, but he'll have no time to check any corners. Literally 5 seconds. At this point, it's over, man. What's happening? David P's got this kill. And dead. Knife kill. Brilliant. Anyway, that's a 5-5 scoreline. X3D Max. They get it back again. And I think Endpoint, once they lost that bomb in that position, it was pretty much over. They had to sacrifice so many players. They really took too much time, essentially, trying to get in towards that A site after the smokes bloomed. You know, you really need to explode off the back of that and get that bomb plant in while the smokes are up covering the vision. I think the proactiveness there from the CT side as well. You know, Logan pushing through the smoke, playing in front of it. They weren't really expecting that. So Logan, really a pivotal part there in the success for X3D Max. Having that bomb drop up on top of Palace, making it unrecoverable essentially there. And eventually when ZNX did get it, he wasted a little bit too much time. And here comes the push, a fast play in towards B from Endpoint. David P with the first pickup, but Artis is there for the trade. Actually, he's going to step up again. He's done it time and time again, like I've said here on the B-bomb side. And here he is once more. 3 kills, and it's all over. Mighty Max has to try and pull off the clutch. A 1v4 having to come on in, and there's the headshot. Off towards Hadji. Flashbang close, but Jinx wrapping him. Multiple angles, multiple different sides. And even while blinded, Jinx hits the headshot. So 6-5. And it's 3D Max back in the lead, or French Frogs back in the lead here. JG100 says, Buzzkill are playing great against Nexus Academy right now as well. UKCS showing up. Yeah, definitely, man. It's actually quite impressive. They always do okay in these sort of minor open qualifiers, which is good to see. I think the last one as well, we had one of the teams, Fierce, maybe did okay. And there's another one coming up as well on Friday, so. Again, it's always going to be difficult, though, in the minor qualifiers. If you look, even if you make it through this tough sort of open qualifier stage, you still have to go and play in a close qualifier, right? And you've got teams like Fnatic, Moss Sports, Valiant, you know, incredible teams there that you still have to try and take down in the close qualifier. It's not going to be easy at all, even if you make it through this open qualifier, so. Things are definitely looking tough. In Europe, at least. Logan, able to find Luzza. Good opening kill coming in. Across the board there for X3D Max, and they obviously are able to clean up off the back of them. Well, David P going for some mid aggression. He's going to throw them utility up towards top. He actually decides to fall back inside of the connector, and that's the right call. Endpoint starting to charge up towards short immediately. A faster take of mid here, and that's exactly what they kind of need here. They have control of mid already, and they still have quite a bit of utility left on Mighty Max and ZNX if they want to go for a final execute. That will be a smoke off towards the A bomb site. Lands towards top connector. Give a peek. Close in the side of the smoke. Has rotated off connector, and that smoke fades inside a window. No one looking here. Artis finished off, and Aluzza has to look back. He will take the trade, though. Good kill on the sniper, but off camera, Logan takes away Leonie. It has been a little bit quiet this game. So far. 55 seconds. Aluzza still up on short. Needs to find the kill and looks towards Ticket. This could be the right call, but he still loses the fight against Logan. Logan looks across and gets the kill inside of connector. And it will be 40 seconds left now at this point. Mighty Max is the man to make the play, though. In behind Maka. There's the one tap. Back in towards Murder Hall. Over towards the B-bomb site. Needs to split on this with his teammate. Hadji again is pushed all the way through apartments, though. This could be a big problem. 25 seconds. The time is limited. That bomb needs to get down on the site. Mighty Max will be the man to plant it, but Hadji, that's a good Molotov. But he still takes the kill. ZNX still falls. And Hadji has to stay alive. There's the kill from Mighty Max, but the Molotov lands inside of the site. That is pretty much job done. Mighty Max has to plant for short at this point. They start to swarm his position. Multiple different angles. Caught between a rock and a hard place, and Jinx will take that easily. 8-5. X3D Max for the French Frogs have already confirmed themselves at least a one-run lead moving into the second half. And it'd be hard to sort of bet against him at this point for taking more. So things looking a bit spicy here. Endpoint off to a 3-0 start, you have to remember, and I've only won 2 since then. Yes, the scoreline looks rather competitive, but the majority of the runs have been going in favor of X3D Max. And I kind of know this feeling recently. It's just kind of like when you're in this position and you're on Endpoint, you feel like, you know, this game, it could be close, but there's a couple of mistakes that are costing you the rounds, and you know, you feel like, oh, if we had got this kill here, if we had done this differently, we definitely could have got this round, and we could be in the lead essentially. And it's always hard to fight that sort of mental problem or mentality issues in your team. Sort of get yourself into the game. There goes Jinx, picking up the kill on the ZNX. Maka and Logan able to pick up 2 kills between them, and it's just falling apart here. Endpoint completely disjointed. Not really too much coming through. Artist 25 HP inside of the connector. He will be finished off as well. 9-5. Could be a 9-6 half here for Endpoint. They just need to remain positive. Try and get a win under the belt coming into this last one. Furia will win against Fnatic today. I think they definitely could put up a fight. Like, Furia have looked very strong. And have been an interesting team, right? So, good results yesterday. Let's see if they can keep it up moving through the day, because it'd be nice to see another sort of Brazilian team there up with MYPR. It's kind of similar to back when SK were like the best team and Immortals were like coming up below them as well. You have to remember as well, MYPR are not playing to their like peak level at this point either, so there's a chance for some Brazilian players to step up. So last round of the half. Artist coming on in towards ramp. Yeah, the AK looking for the early pick, but it's Jinx able to find that one as the bomb will hit the floor. Jinx on another, and there's a great kill for Mighty Max. Jinx will be finished off, and the man advantage is on the CT side. Bomb about to be planted here for Mighty Max. That's it. Smoke phase just in the nick of time though as he gets back towards Sandwich. Now it's into the 4v3. Man advantage still for the French Frogs as they try and make their way back in towards the bomb site. Molotov will clear. I wanted to clear Underwood, but it doesn't really matter. No one playing there. Logan with a tapping headshot on the AUG, looking for another as well. But Mighty Max is just going to sit here inside of the smoke. Behind the smoke in default, looks back towards jungle. That's where Maka is, and that's where the kill is for Mighty Max, but it's not enough. Only 2. He's been trying his best, but it's not enough for Endpoint to get 6. It'll be a 10-5 half as the French Frogs hit double figures. And this is, again, you have to remember, Mirage T side generally would like to see a couple more runs than 5, but definitely comebackable if you win this pistol. And we've seen Endpoint win the pistol in the first half. Again, it wasn't very convincing, but they got the win, and that's all that matters. Can they get it done here in the second half? If so, they definitely have a fight here. They have a chance coming into the match. Take a look at the other UK game going on. Buzzkill versus Nexus. We'll have a little look at the score on that one. Currently is 6-5 to Buzzkill. Looking likely to be a 6-6 though, as Nexus are into 2v1 over on the other stream. Wolfie is casting that one, so if you're interested in watching that as well, make sure you head on over there. It will be Endpoint just sticking down on the A bomb site. Multiple players going on in here. It will be a kill from Jinx. Hadji able to find one of the P250, and this is sheer domination. Unless Artist can get it done, and that's 2 quick kills, nearly the 3rd as well on the switcheroo, but unable to pick it up, and it will be 11-5. Good run there from the French Frogs, very convincing indeed. Artist makes it look a little less one-sided, but you have to remember, he tried his best. Someone might be losing their hearts here, boys. It's not looking too good for Endpoint, which is sad. But again, it's always they always have the next qualifier. There's another one on Friday. I will be playing in that one as well. I might stream it, so if you're interested in watching some CS, I was gonna say some good CS, but that's not gonna be a thing. Well, we'll say professional level Counter-Strike with great strategies. I'll be streaming our games on Friday. That'll be a little bit of fun, but Hadji is gonna walk on in with the kill on a Mighty Max. Their man advantage will be on the T side. As they start to wrap around Mac, this is exactly the sort of level of respect he has for them. Just walking through a smoke, realizes he can just dominate them on an individual level, and is doing so massively at this point. ZNX with a kill. Hadji assisting Logan in dropping ZNX. Now Luzza and Artis into a 2v4. Bomb will get planted right in front of Triple. This looks to be 12-5. 4 rounds away here from X3 Max being able to find themselves the victory on Mirage, moving forward in the tournament, eliminating Endpoint. Always tough when it's best of ones. Single elim. It's always tough to stay in the tournaments. Because if you end up with a map you're not really too comfortable on, you find yourself very easily slipping away. Well, French Frogs have already got the A-bomb site. Smokes are going to go down towards CT. That's going to prevent Mighty Max from getting anything done, as he's just going to have to hide inside of CT. And luckily, he's still alive. I really don't know how he's gone unevaded, but there will be another round here for X3D Max. 13-5 on the board. ZNX, Luzza, and Lenny. Oh, what a shot from David P there. Just a little one tap. Though Jinx picking that one up rather simply. Getting it done. And our Luzza stands alone into the 1v4. 13-5. Not too bad here whatsoever. As Logan will take away Luzza. And at the end as well. So, no one saving anything for Endpoint in that last one. It is all domination. As X3 Max will hit 13-5. 3 away here on Mirage from taking us further in the tournament. The French Frogs looking to progress and get it done in the later stages of the StarLadder EU Open Qualifier number 2. StarLadder's Major 2019. Hadji wrapping the smoke. Looking up towards short, and there's the kill on the Artist. There'll be a smoke going up towards the window as well. Jinx sitting here with the MP7. Down towards the ramp. Ready to go over the top. Hadji, he'll do his best. Try and drop a player there, but it will not happen just yet. And so Luzza, he'll just sit up towards the window. AWP scoped in, not spotting the player on short somehow, but it's ZNX luckily to find that kill as a second coming in as well. Endpoint still face the man deficit, but there's still a chance. They still have one chance left, but it's Jinx picking up that frag. That's all. On to ZNX, 1 versus 3. It's not looking 100% likely, and it's gone. So 14-5, 2 away here from X3 Max taking the win. And I think it's fair to say that this one might be over. I think at this point, Endpoint might be out of it mentally. I think it's pretty fair to say that they've not really had much of a say in this game. You have to remember a 3-0 start. They win the pistol, they win the follow-up 2, and after that they've only won 2 rounds. So not exactly a great showing here from Endpoint. But I think getting to this point is obviously something the UK boys will be proud of. But eventually we want a UK team to do better, right? We want to see them do it again. Generally, you'll see the tournament starts to get weaker and weaker as we move through the qualifiers. We move into the 3rd week. We'll have some of the best teams already qualified for the closed qualifiers, so it's going to get a little bit easier. So we'll see if the boys from Endpoint can have another crack at the whip as we move into the next qualifier, stage 3. I don't think French Frogs are going to be making the closed qualifiers either, so we'll probably see a little bit of a rematch go down. It's definitely a possibility. And here they go. It's going to be Logan picking up a kill on a ZNX, and it's a fast play into B here, looking to just try and put the nail in the coffin as Lazza and Lady left in a 2 versus 5. They will sit inside of kitchen. And Logan is going to wrap his way around. Molotov clearing the corners. Laney completely blinded. And there's the headshot. Logan will drop Laney. And now it's all on the Lazza. 1 versus 5. Hiding in behind the double stack. And that should be the kill eventually here on Lazza. Somehow he's still alive and has gone unseen. And eventually there's the kill. Hadji the man to clear that one through. Logan has had a pretty good performance here, I have to say. 21 and 4. You know, it's an okay performance. Pretty dominant, I have to say here. 22 and 9 on Hadji. Been holding that B-bomb site like a boss. So good stuff there across the board from X3D Max. I think it's pretty fair to say this one could be done unless Endpoint can show up here in this possible final round of the game. They have got themselves the AWP in play on Lazza. M4A4 for ZNX, the rest with AUGs. Utility is there for the CT side. And this needs to be flawless from this point. 10 rounds in a row just to bring it to overtime. And X3D Max, they have slowed the play a little bit here, but eventually they look like they want to go in towards A, and that's going to be the push. Waterfall strategy coming on in. There's Logan with an initial pickup. Mighty Max will step in with a frag, but it's not really enough just yet. Laney will have to help. And there's a 3v3. Retake having to probably come through here. The bomb not yet planted. Smoke's not down for the T side. Not too much utility left in the ranks, I'm afraid. And so Endpoint actually do stand a chance coming into this retake. Laney going to be finished off by David P. And now it's all on to ZNX and Artis left inside of the site. As ZNX makes his way in. Damage done towards the ramp player. David P finished off. It's looking like there could be a chance. But as soon as I say that, Logan gets the kill. Maka finishes off the job. A 16-5 win here from X3D Max or the French Frogs, as they should be known now. And commiserations to Endpoint. They done the UK proud for making it to this stage. They have another crack at the whip coming into the third one. We'll see if they can get it done there. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'll probably be playing in this open qualifier on Friday. If you're interested in watching some high-quality CS, make sure you hit that follow button on the Twitch channel to be alerted when I go live. You can also follow my Twitter. You can do exclamation on Twitter if you're interested. It's just @DinkoTV if you want to follow me there. So thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a blast, and commiserations to Endpoint. But congratulations to the boys on the French Frogs.